Howdy. So my name's Jerry Anthony Witt. This video, I'm actually trying to get a hold of Joan Grande. And I know that's kind of weird, but I don't know. I seen her yelling at Elon Musk over the internet, which I thought was kind of cool. What do you want me to say? But I've been working on a clean energy process, and so like I found myself homeless during the COVID-19 thing. We have a whole lot of stuff going on our planet, and I don't know, she just seems, well, her and her daughter, obviously. Her son seems pretty cool too. I don't know, I haven't really paid attention to much of his stuff, but and I have no idea how. Actually, I have no idea how the daughter's stuff caught my attention. She's gorgeous. I mean, what do you want me to say? All I can do is be honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And sometimes, even when working on physics, we find ourselves in need of a muse. Like my life had kind of fallen apart. And I've been working on this for 11 plus years, And I hate to make jokes, but are you COVID during the COVID? Yeah, I mean, I've been working on this thing for 11 years. The last Nobel Prize I know of went to economics for cleaning up the planet. Basically, the more we avoid doing our job as humans, as adults, as intelligent human beings with cleaning up our environment, the more expensive it's going to be. And not just expensive in the ways of money, it's expensive in the ways of human life, plant life, animal life, like all of it. And some people just kind of want to own the whole planet, but they don't want to own up to the responsibility. And well, I've gotten physics here to Fresno State. I live in Fresno, California. I'm actually in Clovis, California at the moment, at a laundromat doing my laundry. Trying to get a hold of an attorney. I guess that's my day tomorrow. I'll get up, get on the bus. Yes, I know the bus takes gas, but it's already running. Maybe you should just put down your keys. I'm not talking to anybody specific. It's just, I hear people saying silly things instead of just like, yeah, that makes sense. Buses are all running, mass transit. But we're in the middle of the COVID. I haven't met anybody on the bus with the COVID. I hang out with homeless people all the time. I haven't met a single homeless person that's gotten the COVID. I just hang out with whoever I hang out with. Whoever I bump into, whoever, yeah, I mean, life's life. And I do feel bad about the people that got the COVID-19. Though honestly, in my life, I haven't seen a single person with it. And the thing is, we are all living on a single planet that, if it gets worse and worse and us not doing anything about it, then more and more of us are going to get sick and die. Like every time the president has said something about the economy, it seems like something starts on fire. If it's not campfire or paradise, it's the Amazon. The day after he said, oh, yeah, the economy's almost done. We've almost got that thing handled. But we already saw who won the Nobel Prize for economics. And it was a guy that said, we have to fix the environment. Or an individual. It doesn't matter whether it was a guy or a gal. And our quantum computers, and I do apologize for this being long. I'm going to hopefully, again, send a link or, call again, Hose McCann, and I do apologize about some of the jokes. I mean, our president's been screaming out, where's my Nobel Prize? But he still hasn't fixed the economy, and the last Nobel Prize for economics was for what? For what our job now entitles, what we have to do, what we must do. The most intelligent thing, and I hate to say this, the most intelligent thing I've seen our president doing for a long time was, I was sitting in jail. Like I said, I've been living on the streets. It got cold. And yeah, feeling safe is important. It's barely warm enough to like sleep outside right now, even though it's still cold. You know, I've had my stuff thrown away by the police. I've been beat up by police. I've been beat up by COs for having a broken ankle. And I've been working on a clean energy process for 11 years. You know, I was a single parent while doing it. And me and my children had a grown-up conversation, you know, like, and if you don't think children are good enough to have grown-up conversations with, well, talk to Shel Silverstein about it. You know, he wrote a poetry book for adults on raising children. It's child psychology. I know you're in there. I know you're aware. I will not baby talk you. You know, basically you talk to children like adults sometimes, although a little nicer. Well, that's about it. But I could use as much help and support as I could get getting my clean energy stuff through. I do expect my intellectual property rights all the way across the board, because what I'm trying to do with my patent rights and any monies from it is actually keep funding other environmental friendly things as well as humanitarian efforts. And that's been my goal since day one. You know, like, in my head I've designed pools that are more water efficient. I've designed water systems that are, you know, more water efficient, obviously. With the oceans rising and global warming and all that, like, I've figured out possible solutions to a lot of things. I mean, I've had 11 years of just looking at the world and with these ideas in my head and figuring out possible solutions, like even housing, you know, like I figured out housing that is more earthquake resistant, more human friendly. And this video's already taken long enough, but yeah, I don't have the best teeth, whatever. I've got better things to worry about. I apologize. You know, teeth's supposed to last 40 years. Cool. And yeah, I know they're important. They're tools. But, yo, have a good day, and I hope I finally get through to y'all. 559-727-1477. And I got to go see some attorneys tomorrow about the police stuff, the correctional officer stuff. Actually, I know you guys, well, what the heck? Oh, it's a hairball. It looked like a giant ant. Sorry, I'm at the laundromat. Wait, nope, that's a praying mantis. Cool, there's a praying mantis on the floor. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, Kim Kardashian, you know, she's trying to take care of stuff with prisoners and prisoners' rights and stuff like that. And, you know, I have been beat up by the COs here in Fresno. This would actually get some attention to that. And I'm just trying to make the world a better place, environmentally friendly towards all, if possible, or as many as possible. And, you know, if you're somebody with the COVID, I do apologize. You know, I turned it into a game. I didn't know what else to do. Like, I was just having fun with it during a stressful situation. You know, I've figured out how to make plankton, and, well, he's golfing, martini glass. You know, plankton turns into an olive. All kinds of different stuff. Mr. Poopy Butthole from Rick and Morty, but it kind of looks like our president with a blowhole on top. I don't know, some of it's just kind of ironic because, you know, I've done stuff. I've made jokes about our president, reminded me of Moby Dick. And I have no clue. Some of it's just beyond me, and some of it is right there within my reach. Like, I've written a definition of gravity, all kinds of stuff, you know, like I even, you know, the proof for Einstein's own theories, general relativity, you know, the faster you go, the less time it takes to get there. Faster yet, still less time, obviously fast enough and time stops. But for me, it hasn't stopped. It's taken me 11 years to get to this point. And I don't know, Ariana Grande, you know, I apologize. I needed a muse, and happened to be beautiful. I mean, I'm 44, probably way too old for you anyways. But, yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just trying to do my job. And I apologize this video is so long. But, cool.